Hi everybody, my name is Alisa, and in this lesson we will learn about the most common irregular plural nouns. Before we start, please remember that singular means one and plural means two. Last lesson we have learned how to make plural nouns by adding s or es to the nouns, to the singular nouns. The first rule that we have learned is just simply adding s to the singular noun to make the plural noun, like in the word car, cars. The second rule that we learned is adding es to the words that end with ch, sh, z, x, and s. To these words we add es. For example, like in the words box, boxes, watch, watches, or bush, bushes. And the third rule that we have learned, if a noun ends with a consonant and letter y at the end, we need to change y into an I and add es to it. For example, like in the word cherry, cherries. However, if the word ends with a vowel and letter y at the end, we do not change anything. We just add the letter s to it. For example, like in the word boy, boys. This is what we have learned so far about the regular plural nouns. If you would like to know more, you can look for the video in the description below, and in that video I talk more about how to form the regular plural nouns and give more examples. Let's learn about irregular plural nouns. Irregular plural nouns are nouns that do not become plural by adding s or es, as most nouns in the English language do. You are probably familiar with many of them. For example, the plural form of woman is women, but not womans, right? There are hundreds of plural nouns of irregular plural nouns in English language, and to help you memorize them, we will learn them based on some common patterns. A wolf, wolves, wolves. The first rule that we will learn is nouns ending in f or fe. To make a plural of a word ending in f or fe, we need to change letter f into v and add es to this. Same we do if the word ends in fe. We change f into v and add letter s. For example, let's look at these examples. The first word I already told you, and this is wolf, wolves, not wolves, right? Next word is knife, knives, not knives. It's even hard to pronounce it, right? I think you understood that this rule arose because of difficulty of pronouncing f and s together. It's really hard to pronounce it together, right? Next word is life, lives, right? Wife, wives, not wives. Okay, next word is leaf, leaves. One leaf, many leaves. Also, there are some exceptions in this rule. For example, the word roof, when we change it to the plural, we say roofs. And the word cliff, we get cliffs. Proof, proofs. Potato, potatoes. Tomato, tomatoes. The second rule that we will learn is nouns ending in o. Plurals of words ending in o are usually formed by adding es to these words. But you need to make sure that there is a consonant before the letter o. Let's look at the examples. So the first word I already told you, it's a potato. So you see there is a consonant T before the letter O. That's why we get potatoes. Same happens with tomato, tomatoes. Torpedo, torpedoes. You can see there is a consonant D before the letter O in the word torpedo. That's why we get torpedoes. Next word is hero, heroes. However, there are some exceptions to this rule. For example, the first word is piano, pianos. We don't add E, we just add an S. Same happens with photo, photos. Again, we do not add E. Next, if there is a vowel before letter O, we just add an S. For example, let's look at the next word. Let's say radio, radios. You can see that there is a vowel I before the letter O. Or the word zoo, zoos. You can see that there is another O, which is a vowel before this letter O. That's why we just simply add an S. And one more word is video, videos. There is a letter E before an O. That's why we add only letter S. By the way, I hope that you already liked my video or even videos. Next rule is about plurals that change their vowels. For example, foot, feet. So you can see that in this word, to make a plural, we need to change the vowel U into E, foot, feet. Next is tooth, teeth. Again, we change U into E. Next is goose, geese. U, E, goose, geese. Next one is man, man. We change A into an E. And woman, women. Woman, women. You can see in spelling that we change letter A into E to make the plural. Next group of plural nouns are irregular nouns that change substantially. I would say these nouns need to change a lot to become plural. For example, like mouse, mice, louse, lice. In here you can see the same pattern, ouse, ice, right? Ox, oxen, child, children. Again, ox, oxen, and child, children. We see the same pattern by adding en at the end. And of course, a noun, person, we change to people. Person, people. And finally, the last group of irregular plural nouns are nouns that do not change at all when made plurals. These nouns are usually names for animals. For example, a sheep, two sheep. One fish, two fish. One deer, two deer. One moose, two moose. One buffalo, two buffalo. And one shrimp, two shrimp. In here you can see that there is no change to the word when we make plural out of the singular form. But how do we understand whether it's a plural or a singular? We understand it based on the sentence. For example, if I say there is a sheep in the field, you understand that there is one sheep. Or if I say there are 5 sheep in the field, you understand that this is plural, right? You don't say there are 5 sheeps. It will be wrong. You need to say there are 5 sheep in the field. I hope that you enjoyed learning with me. If yes, please remember to subscribe and like the video. See you soon. Take care.